Hello and welcome to the video lecture on serial transmission in embedded C using 8051 microcontroller. In this video, I am going to show you how to transmit YES letters continuously using KILL, and also I am going to show you the demonstration on Proteus software. So let us first go to the KILL and write the program for the serial transmission for transmitting the letters YES yes. So the procedure for that is, if you have a KILL installed on your computer, you have to double click on this. So first you have to create a new project. So whatever is the original project, close it and click on new microvision project. Now here you have to give the name of your name to your project. So give the name. Don't give any extension here because this is not a file name, and save your project. Now here you have to select the IC, that is the hardware IC which actually you are using in your project. So I am selecting the microcontroller 89C51 from the microchip. So here give the, in search you can give microchip. If you don't have a microchip, then in that case you search for Atmel. So 8089C51, select it and click on OK. It will ask for a startup file, but we don't want it, so click on no. So here is your project created. Name of the project is shown over here. Now go to file and click on new. So this is your editor, and here we are going to write our program. So first give the comment what program you are doing here. So I am writing the program for serial transmission for YES, or to transmit YES in embedded C. Okay, now we'll start writing the program. So the first is you have to include the header file. So the header file that we are including is reg51.h, because this file will contain all the definitions for your 8051 microcontroller. Now here I am transmitting 3 letters, and therefore here I am going to declare one function. So I am giving the name, SERTX, as I am doing for a transmission. I am give the name accordingly. So serial transmit, and here you have in a bracket I am giving the data type that of the character that I am going to transmit. So unsigned character is a data type in the bracket. Now you have to go for the main program, open the bracket. Now here you have to do the settings. That means you have to load the values into the different registers. Now in serial communication you have to remember two important things. That first is you have to set the baud rate, and second important thing is you have to set the serial communication mode and make the receive enable. So accordingly we are setting all these register values. So TMOD value, that is, this is a register which is related with the timers, which we have already seen in the previous videos. I will provide the link of this in the description box, so you can go and check out that video. So I am loading the value is equal to 0x20, because for setting the baud rate we are using the timer 1 in mode 2. Okay, so the value comes out to be 0x20. Then here I am setting my baud rate is equal to 9600, and therefore corresponding to 9600 baud rate, the hexadecimal value is 0xFD, which I am going to load in the TH1 register, because the timer in mode 2 means it is a 8-bit auto reload mode. So we are going to load this baud rate value in only one register, that is TH. Now you have to set the value in the SCON register. So this is a serial communication mode setting, and therefore we are going to set the value is equal to 0x50. Okay, so I will provide all these links in the description box, so you can easily check it out. Now for setting the baud rate, you have to start the timer. So make TR1 is equal to 1. So when you make TR1 is equal to 1, then in the serial window you will find that your baud rate value will get set according to the value which you have loaded into the TH1 register. Now I want to transmit my this stream, data stream, that is YES, continuously. So I am using one infinite loop, that is while one. Now in while one I am going to call this sertx function 3 times. The first time I will send the letter y, then I will call the function one more time and I will send e, and again I will call the function one more time to transmit the letter s. Okay, and just close this bracket and just close the main bracket. Now here you have to define the function sertx. So we'll write the definition of the function. So I will give the parameter, and now here in serial communication the character which you want to transmit should be first available in the SBUF register. So I will copy that value of x into the SBUF register. Now see here how this will work. So these are all settings for baud rate and serial communication mode. Then after that it will give a call to this function. So when you call the function sertx, the control will be transferred to this function, and this value of y, that is a ASCII value of this letter capital Y, will be copied into this x, and that value will be then copied into the SBUF register which we are going to transmit. Now after that you have to keep on checking the transmit interrupt flag, because when the transmit interrupt flag becomes 1, then the meaning is the one character byte has been completely transmitted, and therefore we are going to check the TI flag continuously. So when the transmission of the letter Y will be completed, then it will set the TI flag automatically to 1. So when TI flag becomes 1, then in that case you have to again, when it becomes 1, it will actually come out of this while loop, and therefore again you have to make it 0 for the next iteration. So this is what is a simple program for the serial communication. Again I will show you this in a simulator part, how to debug this portion. Now you have to save the file. So again give the file name, and now here you have to give the extension .c. So save the file with the extension .c and add this file into source group 1. So for that you have to right click on source group 1 and go to add existing files, and here you have to give the file name whatever you have given with the extension. So here you will get your file 1016. You have to add and close it. So here you can see your file will get added. Now we'll save this. Okay, and before that you have to set the crystal frequency. So for setting the crystal frequency you have to right click on target 1, go to option for target 1. Here you will find this frequency by default it is 24 megahertz, so change it to 11.0592 megahertz, and also go to output, and there is a box which is create hex file, because here we want the hex file. So just click on it and click on OK, and again once again you save it, and now you build your program. So see here your hex file is generated in the folder or objects folder, and 0 error and 0 warning. Now we'll debug this program first in the kill only. So let's go to the debug session. For that you have to click on this debug option and then click on start stop debug. Then it will ask you for evaluation mode, so just click on OK, and this is the mode. Now here in peripheral you take the serial window, and also you take the timer window. So timer 1 window you have to take, and for checking the serial communication part you have to get this UART window. So all these things are important. Now first for this settings part I will go by single stepping. So here is an arrow for single stepping. So first tmod is equal to 20. So you have to observe for this timer window. So initially if you can see here there is a 13-bit timer mode. So when you execute the instruction, it will be changed to mode 2, that is a 8-bit auto reload mode. Now the TH1 value will get loaded. So see here, TH1 will be loaded with 0xFD, and SCON, now it will loaded with 50. So see, SCON will be loaded with 50. So here it is indicating the mode, which is a 8-bit UART mode, and having a variable baud rate. But you can see here still the baud rate it is showing is 0. So when the next instruction TR1 is equal to 1 will get executed, the baud rate will be set accordingly. So now all the settings are done perfectly, and now it will call the function SERTX. So see, when the function is called, it will come to this function, and now the value of x will be nothing but the ASCII value of the y, and that will get loaded into this SBUF register. So all these things will get loaded, and now I will run the program directly to check the output. So you can see here, you will get the output equal to YES continuously on this UART1 window. Okay, so this is what is a kill simulation. Now you can check this output on the Proteus. So how to check it, I will show you that also. For that purpose, you have to go to Proteus, open this Proteus 8 software, and here you have to create a new project, give some name to your project. So here, as I am doing, whatever name I have given to the my kill, I am giving the same name here. So 1016, and I will just click on next, 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 finish. Okay, so this is my project. Now I will take the components. So I want the controller first, so I will take 89C51 microcontroller. So here you will get AT89C51. Just click on OK and take this controller. Then you want a serial communication. So here on the left hand side you have a virtual instrument mode. So in that, take this virtual terminal and just place it here. You have to do the cross connections. That means the RxD terminal you have to connect it to TXD, and the TXD terminal you have to connect it to RxD. So these are the simple connections that you have to make. Now you have to do some settings here. The first is just double click on this virtual terminal window and check for the baud rate. So here baud rate is already 9600, but if your baud rate is different, you have to set it through this window. Okay, and there is no any issue of a frequency over here, so just click on OK. Now you go to, or double click on the controller, and here first you change the frequency. So 11.0592 is the frequency, and here from program file you have to give the path. So for that you have to first go to desktop, wherever is your kill folder or wherever you have kept your program, you have to go to that folder. So all my programs I have kept in a kill project, so I will go for that. So just kill project. In kill project, go to objects, and here you have to search for that hex file. So e1016.hex is a hex file. See here, this is the hex file generated, and once you load it, just click on OK. And now you have to simulate this thing. So see here, if you can see here, this is the output on the virtual terminal. So you can say it is a hardware simulation. You will get the output equal to YES continuously with a baud rate of 9600. So this is what all about the serial communication using kill and Proteus. So if you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also like and share the video with your friends. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.